Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about personality disorders. So the first thing that we're going to start off is defining what is the personality disorder. A personality disorder is a disorder that affects thinking and behavior. It is the typical way that we feel and how we think. However, sometimes this can be maladaptive and dysfunctional, which leads to personality disorders. So we have different types of personality disorders that we're going to be discussing today. So our first one that we're going to be talking about is withdrawn and avoidant personality disorder. Please note that PD that is shown right here is actually just representing personality disorder, except I just don't want to write it out. Okay, so some of the characteristics that these people typically have are they're very scared of interpersonal relationships. In fact, they also hate rejection, and they typically have a strong sense of inferiority. So that is really what characterizes withdrawn and avoidant personality disorder. So they're just basically withdrawn from people and they try to avoid any interpersonal relationships. The next one that we're going to be talking about is schizoid personality disorder. It is basically has a pervasive social detachment, so they have zero interest in interpersonal relationships. They are very cold and they do not understand emotions very well. They also participate in solitary activities, and they are shown to have very limited emotions. So basically, that's what defines schizoid personality disorder. The next one that we're going to be talking about is histrionic personality disorder. So some people can refer to these people as drama queens, is one way to put it. So they're basically individuals that over-exaggerate everything. So they blow everything out of proportion. They have extreme need of attention. However, they are usually insecure and very shallow about themselves. And sometimes this can lead to inappropriate behaviors, maybe by wearing something seductive, and they know it. So that is something, so some of these are characteristics that can be found with a person that has histrionic personality disorder. And the next one would be narcissistic personality disorder. These are people that have an extreme sense of self-importance. So extreme sense of self-importance, that's a very important characteristic for them. They also have a need for admiration from others. And they can also be found manipulating others in order to get what they want. In a sense, they have no concern for what other people think or even feel. So that is narcissistic personality disorder. And our second last one that we are going to be talking about is borderline personality disorder. Now, this is actually very common. It is usually unstable behaviors. They have unstable self-image, also unstable goals. They can actually go into extreme rage. They also are typically scared of abandonment. and they can have a strong feeling of emptiness. They can be super impulsive, and they can also be suicidal in order to numb the pain that they're feeling. So that is borderline personality disorder. And lastly, we will be talking about antisocial personality disorder. This can also be referred to as psychosis. These are the people that basically violate the rights of others in order to fulfill their needs. Okay? They also show little fear. They can also show a lack of empathy, remorse, and remorse. They are also easily bored. And basically, this personality disorder can actually be linked to a decrease in serotonin levels. It can also be linked to brain abnormalities, such as in the fear center, which is the amygdala. So if they have an abnormality in the amygdala, which is basically the fear center of the brain, basically that kind of accounts to why they have the little fear. And also an environmental factor that can be linked to this is childhood trauma. So abuse can be linked to this personality disorder as well. So that is basically it for everything. And thank you guys for watching this video. Please let me know what you want to see next. Okay? Bye for now.